Hello and a very sunny welcome to Derwent Park on this Super League fixture again. Warrington, both sides out onto the pitch. Town line up like this. At full back, Paul Penrice. The wingers, Mark Wallace and Mark Johnson. Centres, Lee Chilton and John Allen. Half backs, Tony Smith and Wayne Kitchen. The props, Peter Riley and Roland Phillips. Hooker, Mike Bethwaite. The second rows, Raphael Filippo and Stephen Holgate, and loose forward, Brad Nairn. The substitutes are Dean Marwood, Andrew Grimmer, Jason Moore and Richard Armswood. Warrington line up like this. At full back, Lee Penny. Wings, Mark Forster and Richard Inari. Centres, Tuakoi Love and John Roper. The half-backs, Yestin Harris and Willie Swan. Props, Mark Hilton and Gary Chambers. Hooker, Chris Watson. Second rows, Paul Hume and Paul Sculthorpe, with the loose forward, Chris Rudd. Their substitutes are Celeste Finau, Paul Barrow, Ian Knott and Mark Jones. Referee today is Mr. Manda from Australia. The touch judges are Mr. Blood and Mr. Barrett, and the in-goal touch judges are Mr. Chappell and Mr. Lee. The mascot today is Ryan Brown from Penrith, and his favourite players are Roland Phillips and Dean Marwood. Today's match sponsor are WPS Pallet Services, and the match ball is donated by Hertel UK Services, and the match ball sponsor are Hertel also. The official shirt sponsor are Jennings Bitter. So as Warrington come to Cumbria, they return with three former Cumbrians, John Roper, Gary Chambers and Chris Rudd. Also Richard Inari, who did have a spell at Carlisle. So it's going to be Yestin Harris, anybody who knows the Workington ground, who kicks off with Warrington attacking the river end in this, the first period. Kitchen takes it, feeds it on to Riley, man of the match from last week's performance of Le Crunch against Paris. Bethwaite now on to Chilton, but Chilton met by some stiff defence by Hume and Sculthorpe. Bethwaite again, wide, Kitchen on to Tony Smith. John Allen took it up before he was brought down by Coylove. Now Penrice up from the full-back position. Phillips, sure he's after a big game against his former side. Good yards made there by Nairn. Goes back to Smith. Smith puts boot to ball down centre field, and Hardy lets it bounce. Good chase by Wallace. Up very, very quickly. So from the full-back, Lee Penny takes it wide as Warrington regroup. Wind blowing right off the top of the stands, not really helping any side. The first penalty of the game goes to Warrington. That play the ball, Town not square. So it gives a chance for Yestin Harris once again picking up another award in midweek. Who punts to touch. Just short of halfway. Watson first there, infield. Onto Hilton. Brought down just a yard inside the Town half. Watson again at the hub. Onto Harris. Infield onto Hume. Watson again now onto Chambers. Chambers wrapped up by Smith though. Crowd not too happy about something. There continues. Swan wide onto Harris. Harris wide again. Sculthorpe tried to work the dummy. Took it himself. Swan again, now goes left onto Harris. Back in field goes Roper. Spins out a one tackle, going for the corner. And Roper goes in for the opener. Slash tackling by Town. Allowed Roper to go in from the 20-yard line and pounce the ball down. Scored on his last visit to Workington, and he's done it again. 3 minutes gone. That's 11 and 11 for Roper. Warrington, I'm sure, have set their sights on that 4th spot in the league. Workington obviously want to gain the spot next to bottom and avoid relegation. But from the far side, it's Harris trying to pop over the conversion. It's high enough. Is it straight enough? Yes, it is. So Harris tags on the extras to take Warrington into a 6-0 lead. So Harris has a ball on the tee. Deeper restart over the head of Kitchen. Plays it now at the 2nd attempt. Takes it back himself, but Harris and Sculthorpe in doing the tackling. Wallace, member of the Great Britain Academy squad. On to Filippo now. But again, good defence. Crowd screaming that Warrington were offside, but Phillips does well to offload in the tackle. But penalty for holding down. So Phillips takes this one up first one. That looked a little high. But the big Welshman just shrugs it off. Gets it now back. Onto Filippo, running it short and hard. Bethwaite onto Holgate. Much speculation about a transfer possibly to Wigan or Salford. Now Bethwaite swings it left onto Kitchen, then onto Smith. Short ball to Allen. Penrice up in the line, but a crunching tackle by Forster extinguished the danger. Now Phillips takes it to the narrow side, but Swan upends him. Last tackle this time. Bethwaite's there, onto Smith. Smith back in field. Now a crossfield kick. It's gone behind them, but it continues to a Town hand. Chilton couldn't take it as he tried to feed it wide. But a crossfield speculated and nearly came to something there. Something of a missed kick, but now Warrington deep in their own 20, trying to work something, but Rudd upended. Chris Rudd and Wayne Kitchen were former teammates at the Kells Amateur Club. But Koilov, crowd thought it was forward. Offered a bit of advice to the referee, nothing was taken though, as Hilton takes it now just short of halfway. Last tackle, Watson at the hub. Charge down, Smith chases it up, Penny chases back. Penny does very well and chases it away well. Good play, but he should have been nailed earlier. Now Sculthorpe spinning, trying to take it wide of the ruck. Still he goes, Sculthorpe still going. Offloads onto Rudd, and this will be a try for Chris Rudd. Rudd goes in under the sticks and slack tackling again, allowing Sculthorpe to keep the ball alive. Fed in field, then onto Rudd, and the second Cumbrian gets the second try. But unfortunately it's the Cumbrian team who now lead 10-0. Who trail, sorry. And it's there, 2 from Harris. Warrington lead, 12-0, 8 minutes gone.
Get some tackling done!
So once again, Harris to restart. Hoisted higher this time. Taken by Riley on the head, it bounces back, Kitchen takes it up. Oh, he spilled the ball. Warrington come up with it, Willie Swan. Oh, header Struan early on. Warrington on the attack again. Fires it wide. Harris, wider still. Onto Henari. Tries a go. Offloads well to Roper. Roper trying to burrow his way over. He's about a metre short. Foster screaming for it out wide. Harris. Still Harris. Ducking and waving. Onto Penny. Penny stepping in the tackle. 3 yards out. They had a man over on this far side, but it didn't go that way. Now Harris again, onto Swan. Swan checks, puts Koilov through and in for the 3rd try. But referee said it went forward. So let off for Town after spilling the ball and a set of 6. Koilov thought he was on the score sheet. Kitchen feeds, comes up with it, onto John Allen. Good run by Allen, but upended by Harris. Kitchen, onto Filippo. Crowd screaming that Warrington are offside. Now Phillips, met in the tackle by Watson, Hume and Hilton. Town trying to keep the ball alive with the swarming defence. Now Holgate, again good tackling by Warrington. Hilton and Sculthorpe this time. Now Smith, crossfield kick towards the wing of Henari. This flying wingman tries to go on the outside of Wallace but can't, and Chilton comes in to finish him off. Now Roper. Roper again showing good strength. Hilton drives it in good and hard. Warrington regroup, they're lined out deeply to the right. Now Harris. Harris trying to check it infield, but Holgate sticks to him like glue. Now Swan onto Chambers, Chambers onto Rudd. Tackling better. Now Watson back in field, Swan onto Harris, Harris wide onto Sculthorpe, wide again to Penny up from the full back position. Kitchen keeps hold of him, and then Filippo comes to help him out. He's still on his feet though. It's a struggle to bring the big full back down. His last tackle now, Harris, crossfield speculator. Johnson's under it, spills it, and there's another try. Chris Rudd in for his 2nd. And really from the speculator, Johnson was under it under very little pressure, spilled the ball and Rudd did the rest. So Rudd gets his 2nd, Warrington's 3rd, 13 minutes gone. Certainly silenced the crowd at Derwent Park. So Harris halfway between the touchline and the post, trying to make it 3 out of 3. Straight in the centre. Warrington lead, 18 points to 0. 14 minutes of this first half gone, they lead by 18 points to 0. They certainly look fired up for the encounter to Warrington. Harris restarts, hoisted kick down centre field. Eventually taken by Riley. Now Bethwaite, short ball in field onto Chilton. Now Filippo going back in field. Sculthorpe does well, but he offloads. Back to Chilton. Wrestling match with Harris and Holgate. Now Bethwaite trying to go himself. But penalty against Mark Hilton. Hand in on the tackle. Just working the chance to get a breather. Kitchen, a very good touch finder. Gained 40 metres with that one. Bethwaite now on to Riley. A mile offside was Hilton. That surely could have been a sin binning for deliberate offside. But allowed to continue. Now Holgate drives it to the posts. Town regroup, split either side. Kitchen goes left. Nairn. Back to Riley. Sculthorpe in on the tackle again. Smith now on to Nairn. Nairn drives it to the post, but met by some stiff resistance. Paul Hume being one of them. Bethwaite at the hub, goes left. Onto Kitchen. Kitchen onto Phillips. Phillips standing in the tackle before he was brought down by Swan. Now Kitchen back in field onto Tony Smith. Smith drops one off for Riley. Now Bethwaite goes right again. Tony Smith tries to chip through, but forced dead by Penny. So it'll be a dropout, so Working holding it well for a set of 6 there. Force the dropout. Harris prepares to restart. Not his best. Finds Filippo. Runs it straight back at them, but Roper brings him down. Just outside the Warrington 20. Now back in field, onto Kitchen, then Riley straightens it. Good tackling again though by Warrington. Smith back in field, onto Nairn, keeping the ball alive. Holgate goes in, dummy half, goes left, onto Phillips. Phillips trying to go himself, looking to offload, still standing in the tackle, the Welshman. Plays it now, Bethwaite. Good tackle there. Coylove alert to it as Bethwaite tried to go himself. John Allen, he won't be stopped though. And Allen from dummy half gets Workington's first. Very alert was Allen there. Saw the faintest of gaps and shot for it. In the former Walker Allen amateur. Scores Town's first point. So after that bright start by Warrington, Shell-Shock Town have got their first points on the board. 22 minutes gone. Referee just wanting a word with Captain Roland Phillips. So Kitchen to restart again. Over the head of Rudd. Takes it at the second attempt. Onto Henari. Good Henari, forced back. And Town forced the drop out. So that's better play by Workington. It's amazing what a try can do for a team. Harris forced to drop out. Better kick this time. Henry's under it, takes it on the full. Met by Rudd. Now Bethwaite in field, onto Holgate. Now on a good set of 6. It's 2 tackles. Kitchen onto Nairn, short ball onto Filippo, almost through, but Harris did well to bring him down. Bethwaite infield onto Riley, who drives it to the post, met by Swan, 10 yards out. Bethwaite onto Kitchen onto Smith, wide onto Allen. Allen almost slipped the tackle of Coylove, but Coylove stuck to him. Phillips now back to Smith. Smith hoists one to Humdinger. Well, were they offside? Crowd said so, referee said otherwise. Now Workington caught offside. So Mr. Mander fairly strict, disciplinarian. Harris taps it, takes it quickly. Hilton. Riley in on the tackling again. Now Swan onto Chambers taking it down centre field, but met by Riley and Bethwaite. Goes right again. Harris met by Holgate and upended. Now again, that aside, Paul Hume looking to spin in the tackle and offload. It's last tackle. Got to put pressure on Harris this time. Better pressure this time. Looks too long from here. Ball bounces. Penrice takes it and does well to come back into the field of play. Well, punch going in there. Well, we haven't come to watch this. But certainly Penrice is still out. Well, Penrice still flat out on the ground. Well, somebody will walk for this, I'm sure. It was right in front of referee Mr. Mander, so this'll see what he's made of. He brings on both touch judges and the in-goal touch judge. Totally unnecessary by the Warrington man. They're leading 18 points to 4, and to throw a punch like that. Is it Richard Henari? Pulled out the captain, Paul Schofield. Oh, he's going on report. It's a cop-out. It's a cop-out. The referees are once again hiding behind this decision. No, he's sin-binned him. Just the yellow card. Well, that's certainly a talking point, because I'm sure the Workington fans think Warrington should be down to 12 men permanently, not just for 10 minutes. Riley certainly stoked a few fires up. Now Chilton. Smith now wide onto Holgate. Chilton steps back in field, finds Wallace, but Wallace forced into touch. Well, certainly a baptism of fire for referee Mr. Mander on his first visit to Cumbria. Swan to feed this scrum. On to Penny. Penny met by Smith. And then upended. Harris onto Swan. It's a Sculthorpe wide onto Roper. That looked forward. But again, the referee missed it. And now there's a penalty. Hasn't indicated anything. No, he said for holding down. But it looked a forward pass. Well, you can hear what the home fans think of this. So Warrington, a chance to regroup. Miss Roper driving it to the post. It's forced back for the first time. There's not many do that with Jonathan Roper. Good tackle again. Warrington 12 yards from the town line. Watson, ball spilled. Town come up with it. Now Nairn. Oh, that was high. I think Mark Hilton knew as soon as he'd done it. But Kitchen again kicks towards the grandstand side. It's 15 to 20 yards in the process. Now Bethwaite onto Riley. Narrow side, Chilton taking it up. Linesman's on, spotted something. And really this game is going to get out of hand unless the referee takes it by the scruff of the neck. He's only seen been one, but really the linesman's been on again. There's one or two niggles starting to happen. And he could really lose it. Roland Phillips definitely putting his point over. They've got to take a firm grip, but there's no signal as to what the incident was for. Phillip takes it from the front, then against his former side as Warrington warm up all four substitutes. Bethwaite, another side, Kitchen trying to chink his way through. Now Nairn. Tried to offload rather unnecessarily in that situation in heavy traffic. Now Watson tries to go himself, but Nairn and Riley putting off a fine tackle. Hilton. 27 minutes gone, Warrington still lead, 18 points to 4. Remember they're down to 12 men after the sin-binning of Richard Inari. Watson, narrow side, onto Hume. Hume trying to wriggle in the tackle, but forced back. Watson puts this kick in, Forster's through. Does he make it? What will the referee give? The in-goal touch judge stands there. Well, he didn't even speak to him, he's just awarded the try. So Watson, from that play the ball, spotted the wingman was out of place, kicked through. Forster was first there, kicked it twice, then pounced on it to extend the Warrington lead.
The try scored for Warrington by number 2, Mark Forster.
So Warrington even down to 12, extend the lead, 22 points to 4. It looks good, and the wind drifts it in again. A successful conversion for Harris, who certainly brought his kicking boots. Harris hoists the restart. Kitchen's under it, takes it at the second attempt and feeds it on to Riley. Riley trying to force his way out. He brings it to the 22. Referee stops play. Riley goes to the blood bin. So it could well be Jason Moore to come on. Or is it Andrew Grimmer? Now Bethwaite in field, on the Kitchen, then on to Smith, on to Penrice, to Dyson Park.
The club in substitution for Town, number 32, Andrew Grimmer, replaces number
Smith
25.
on the nair, does well to offload, came off a Warrington hand though. Referee's missed it. Now Bethwaite on to Phillips. Phillips almost through, looking to offload. But Warrington come up with it. Forster goes himself, narrow side. Grimmer comes on, the blood bin substitution. Now Hilton, good tackle by Kitchen. Watson in field onto Swan, Swan onto Watt. Coyle straightened it, but brought down. Back in field, Harry's trying to jink and work something. Loose pass though, kicked on by Johnson. Johnson, it's a race on here. Oh, he just trips up. Can't pick it up. Scothorpe pirouettes and takes it back in field. Penny trying to wrestle out a tackle from Grimmer but can't. Now he's ready to come back on after his 10 minutes cooling off. Now Swan, Hume back in field trying to shrug off Philippe but can't. Now Watson, narrow side, short ball, the Chambers spills it. 6 minutes to go, plus any stoppage time in this first half. Warrington lead 24 points to 4. Kitchen fades infield, onto Smith, Allen. Trying to work his way through, but he spilled the ball on first tackle. Harris still going. Still trying to wave his spell. Hard to recognise him in a rugby strip after what we've seen on boots and all through the week. Now Hilton drives it relentlessly down centre field. Swan onto Chambers, wide onto Koilov, but referee spotted one with the intervention of the touch judge. Kitchen again to feed. Comes up with it. Chilton trying to run it wide. Feeds it on to Wallace. Wallace tries the outside, but again forced into touch on first tackle. Basic errors by Town. The last two balls they've had, they've lost on first tackle. Harris receives some attention on the far side to what looks like a left leg injury. Play continues. Now Roper trying to go infield, defended by Holgate and Chilton. Now Chambers onto Coylove. Holgate covered across well. Good tackle there. Super tackle this time from Nairn. Now Watson, back to Swan, then on to Sculthorpe. Forward pass again.
The substitution for Town, number 37, Richard Armsford, replaces number 2,
So Town
Mark Wallace.
make their first substitution. We see the introduction of Town on loan, signing from Sheffield, Richard Armswood. Straight swap for Wallace. Now Nairn trying to wriggle out the tackles. Now Armswood, his first touch. Now Grimmer. That looked a little high. Certainly below the throat. Now Kitchen on to Phillips. Phillips wriggles out of one, but Harris grips to him as if his life depended on it. Still going, now offloads. Good play by Phillips. Nairn on the right to Penrice from the full-back position. Now Nairn again on the Kitchen, short ball, Filippo shrugs off Hume. Hume goes back for another go. 3 minutes to go in this first half. Last tackle, Warrington lead 24-4. Now to Smith who hoists one. They're all onside. Taken by Chilton. Back in field, Armswood. Well, that could have been fairly spectacular stuff with only a second touch going in for a touchdown. But Warrington weather the storm. Sculthorpe. Now Swan on the Rudd. Rudd met by Kitchen. Teammates, as we said, at Kells. Now Henari. Hilton. He's worked tirelessly throughout this first period. Watson again, puts boot to ball and drives Town back. Chases it, picks it up, throws it, takes it straight back at them. In field, on to Johnson. Good tackle by Chambers. Now Armswood. Trying to go himself, making good yardage. Bethwaite. On to Grimmer. Again, Grimmer wrestled to the ground by both props, Hilton and Chambers. Now John Allen. Bethwaite onto Holgate. Holgate showing the ball. Last tackle. Now Smith. Again hoists one. It's high enough, he's played them all on side. Phillips taps it back. Over the top, over to Chilton. Chilton takes it back in field. Still alive. On to Penrice, who now puts another kick in for Johnson to chase. Johnson. Swan wanted to take it quickly. Forster trying to go in field, and there goes the half-time hoodler. Warrington got off to a flying start with a try on 3 minutes by Roper. Goal by Harris, then on 8 minutes the other Cumbrian, Chris Rudd, went in and again goal by Harris. The third came from Rudd on 13 minutes, again goal by Harris. Town got into it on 18 minutes with a John Allen try when he spotted the gap, 18-4. But then while Warrington were down to 12 men following the Henari incident, Mark Forster went in for a try wide out, again goal by Harris. The take a half-time score at Derwent Park. Workington Town 4, Warrington 24. So both sides out for the start of this second 40 minutes. Warrington, remember, lead 24 points to 4. They've brought on Mark Jones for Mark Hilton. So that'll just be a straight swap as Kitchen starts the proceedings. Well taken by Swan. Well, referee said it went back. Watson and Chambers. Warrington running strong and hard, bringing it out of defence well. Swan on to hit to Jones, his first touch. Last tackle. Back to Harris. Harris puts a kick down centre field. Penrice chases it back. Takes it close to touch. Johnson from acting half back onto Armswood. Now Breathwaite onto Johnson. Johnson wriggling out of tackles. Warrington looking very, very strong though in defence. Now Smith on the Nairn, back to Breathwaite to Phillips. Phillips standing in the tackle, offloads well to Holgate. Ball surely went forward. Referee said so as well. 15 yards inside the town half. Warrington line out deeply to the left. Swan prepares to field his scrum. Round the base goes Sculthorpe, feeds it on to Forster. Forster wrapped up though. Now Jones. Jones wrapped up just on town 20. Now Harris on the Penny. Penny round the first one. Tony Smith did well to tackle back. Again, it was loose tackling. Set up good field position. Henari infield. Harris onto Swan. Swan wide. Onto Sculthorpe. Did well to flick that ball back in field. That found Chambers over the top to Hume. Hume dummies. Oh, he was rather greedy there. Ball's come loose, and really Paul Hume would have been better to fight it out wider quicker. Opted to go himself, and the chance comes to nothing. So from good field position, Warrington bomb it. Puts a scrum down with Kitchen to feed 10 yards from the town try line. Back in field onto Penrice. Penrice over the top of Harris, but wrestled to the ground by Rudd. Good again, Town. spill the ball on second tackle this time. Frustrating stuff for the supporters. Swan feeds, comes up with it, round the base onto Harris. Tried to jink back in field, Tony Smith was alert to it. Forster tries to go himself, got one already. Swan, good movement, but Jones was clattered, 5 yards from the line. Watson goes right, Sculthorpe wide onto Forster, good tackle there by Johnson. Again, the town defence holds firm as it works overtime. Its last tackle. Swan onto Harris. Harris back in field, still on his feet. Now the chip through. Oh, off the post, and there's a Warrington man there to dive over the line. Well, you can't do anything against luck like that. And work it will go further behind. So Jones awarded with the try. I thought it was Sculthorpe. So Harris, it's there. That's 5 from 5. And Warrington now lead 30 points to 4. 5 minutes into this second half. Now Harris again restarts, deep kick, taken by Kitchen, feeds it onto Armswood, who takes it in field. Now Bethwaite, Grimmer, but Warrington caught offside. Kitchen wants to get on with it quickly. Bethwaite onto Filippo. Filippo met by Chambers and Jones. Now Bethwaite, another side, onto Chilton, thumping tackle by Roper. Now Bethwaite back in field, Kitchen, onto Smith, wide, John Allen. Johnson did well to retrieve that situation, trying to duck under the tackle of Coy Love. Now Phillips takes it on the narrow side. The attentions of 3 again. Now Bethwaite back in field. Kitchen onto Filippo. Filippo on midfield. Brought down by Jones, or last tackle. Bethwaite again onto Smith. Smith could be out on the full. But no, it bounces in the field of play. So it'll be a scrum down. Swan feeds, comes up with it, onto Penny. Penny well wrapped up round the base by Smith. Harris on the Swan. Sculthorpe showing good strength, but he was wrapped up well by Kitchen. Swan in field onto Jones. And Filippo really bringing him down. Watson, Harris spotted a gap. He had someone on his shoulder but didn't use him. Watson does well to offload. Chambers on the road wide on the Coylove.
Hey, Judge,
Last
if you go
tackle.
get your dog, I'll take it for a walk.
Now Swan puts boot to ball. Penrice covers back, takes it infield. Good pressure again by Warrington. Now Armswood trying to go himself, making good yardage. Now Braithwaite on the Grimmer. Again, still two in on the tackle, but Grimmer showing good strength. Now Braithwaite goes himself, split it out. But again being held down. Skulls off again, is it? Well, it's Watson this time. So working played quickly. Warrington on the defensive. Now Phillips. Good run. Town on the full length of the field. In the Warrington dangered area. Braithwaite onto Nairn. Nairn trying to use his weight and strength. He's held up only inches short. Now Kitchen wide. Ball out to bounce. Good ball on the Grimmer. Out wide onto Armswood. Cuts back in field and then he spilled the ball. And he just had to flop on it. So a try goes begging as far as Workington are concerned. There's a two-man overlap. Now Forster in from the right wing position. Starts this set of six off from Warrington on their 20. Watson. Warrington keeping it tight. Quite warm out there. I thought there'd been more substitutes used, but not as yet. Hook Workington caught offside. Crowd not too happy. Warrington calm things down. Harris another good touch finder on the far side. Watson on to Swan. Swan dummied. Probably was dummied his own players there. Here he is again. Now Sculthorpe leading from the front. He's England international. Swan again on to Harris. Harris on the road. Good tackle, Tony Smith and Brad Nairn. Extinguished the danger. Harris goes right onto Swan. Wide to Coylove, trying to duck and weave inside tackles. Defence did well to cover across. Referee said he shouted help. Obviously John Allen, the town centre, hadn't heard him. And towards the penalty to Warrington. So it's a chance from the far side for Justin Harris to extend the Warrington lead again. So Harris, 100% record up to press, 5 from 5. It's high enough, is it straight enough? No, it isn't. Grimmer does well to run it away. Good play from the youngster. Score remains at 30 points to 4. It's on comes Armswood again. Now Braithwaite, wide. Kitchen, on to John Allen. Allen again going through them like a hot knife through butter, but brought down just inside the Warrington half. Phillips. Under the close attentions of 4 would-be tacklers. Now Holgate still going. Last tackle. Now Philippe again, his last tackle, trying to keep it alive. All coming to nothing. Kenny takes the restart. Onto Roper. Roper wrapped up by Chilton and Armswood. Harris goes back in field before he jinks back again. Spots the gap, still going. Penrice did enough as Chilton covered back. Watson onto Swan. Swan wide onto Henari. Fairly up in this by John Allen. Now Sculthorpe really has matured, this young player. Watson again onto Hume. Hume showing good strength, trying to wriggle out of tackles. Last tackle this time. Back to Harris. Harris tries the one-pointer. And it's there.
The drop goal for Warrington by number 6, Easton Harris.
So Warrington, 16 minutes into the second half, extend the lead to 31 points to 4. Ball allowed to bounce, taken on the first bounce by Armswood. Now Grimmer. Other side Chilton, but again, good defence by Warrington. Back in field, Kitchen onto Smith, then back this way onto Holgate. Holgate looking to keep the ball alive. Finds Smith, Roper. Filippo met by Jones and Sculthorpe, but still standing and working his way ever closer. Bethwaite infield. Back to Smith. It's a good lofted kick. Kenny's under it. Takes it well. Runs out of trouble well as well. Forster. Good play, ducking under tackles. Now Swan out wide. Henari goes through the line. Still going, trying on the outside. Still going, Penrice is after him. He was in touch there, was he? It certainly looked as though he was in touch. The linesman said not. He must have been very, very close to the line there. But got the benefit of the doubt. And Henari goes in. And the former Carlisle Border Raiders gets his name on the score sheet and takes Warrington to 35. Harris again, restarts, deep kick towards Kitchen. Kitchen feeds it onto Riley. Already right back into the thick of things is Riley. Nan does well to offload on Filippo. Bethwaite onto Phillips. Phillips shrugged off one, shrugs off two, offloads to Riley. Riley takes it straight back at them. Met by Swan and Sculthorpe. Bethwaite fed it to Phillips, but Phillips was well patrolled. Right on halfway. Infield. Onto Nairn. Nairn offloads onto Kitchen. Kitchen couldn't evade the close attention of Forster, his last tackle. Other side again, Holgate, chip through, Johnson chases it, but Penny forced to take it into touch, his momentum just going over. So a good kick from Holgate. Warrington wanting to make a substitution. Richard Henare is the man who'll be coming off. Now leaves the field. Play continues. Armswood now operating in the centre. John Allen. Filippo. Nairn dummies onto Penrice up in the line. 2 yards out. Henare still hasn't left the field. Now Smith. Short ball missed by everyone. Now Phillips drives it to the post. Again, good defence, offloads well. Smith, and Smith goes in. But no, referee says he lost the ball, so that's twice Town's happened. That's happened to Town. So a chance goes begging again. So now Paul Barrow does come on for Richard Henare. Harris onto Barrow. Barrow wrapped up by Armswood. Back in field to Harris on last tackle. Grubber kick. Wallace does well. Fall on that. Now Penrice. Ned wrapped up again by Sculthorpe. Town make another substitution. Marwood, here he is, his first touch on for Wayne Kitchen. So that will just be a straight swap. Phillips does well to offload, finds Bethwaite onto Allen, back in field. Now Marwood wide, onto Nairn, short ball onto Filippo, just slipped as he took that one, last tackle. Nairn, back to Holgate, off the side of the foot and straight into touch. So it'll be a turnover. Jones drives it out of defence. On to Chambers, he's been a willing runner throughout. Sculthorpe, dummies, Holgate's alert to it though. Harris run around looking for runners, but Rudd just ankle tap there, just short of halfway. Now Harris again, out wide. Humes wanting Roper to come back in field. He did so, but he was wrapped up. His last tackle. Harris, crossfield kick, forced with a mile offside there. The ball bounces into touch.
The substitution for Warrington, number 4, Salisi, now replaces
So Warrington making another substitution. Salesi Finau comes on for Jonathan Roper. He's done his job well this afternoon. Open to scoring. And defence as strong as ever. Now Chambers goes to the blood bin. He'll be replaced by Ian Knott. And that's a blood bin substitution.
Warrington, number 17, Ian Knott, replaces number 10, Gary Chambers.
So Marwood feeds onto Penrice. Penrice trying to wriggle out of tackles. Marwood again. Bradney. But again the Warrington defence alert to it. Now Riley, he's led from the front. Bethwaite onto Marwood. Smith, I don't think he's thinking for too many balls like that with the defence coming up very, very quickly. Marwood again, quick hands onto Filippo. Shoots off Knott. Last tackle, back to Marwood. Jinks past Sculthorpe before he puts the kick in, but the kick's out on the full. And once again, elementary schoolboy errors. Now Jones again comes down centre field. He spilled the ball though. The referee said it was stolen. And the way the fans are going up here in West Cumbria, I don't think Mr. Mandel will be getting too many Christmas cards this year. Well, Harris opts to keep the pressure on. Thought it might have had a pocket goal. 12.5 minutes to go, plus any stoppage time. Jones. Now Paul Hume. Watson infield. Harris. Out wide is Penny. Spotted a gap. Jumped through it and Penny goes in. Well worked move round the base. Orchestrated by Harris. And Penny shot in. Marwood under it, feeds it onto Riley. Another good run out of defence. Phillips. Again wrapped up out on the far side. Now Marwood. Drop off ball to Nairn, then finds John Allen. He must be a contender for the man of the match, John Allen. Now Marwood onto Holgate. Holgate again, 3 in on the tackle. Last one, back to Smith, opts to run it. Fires one out to Johnson. Defence comes across very, very quickly. And again, ball lost. Downfield to make good field position again. Now Harris, Finau out wide with a loose ball, trying to find Rudd now operating on the left wing position. Only a few unforced errors by Warrington. Marwood feeds. Referee in the way. So now round the base, Marwood off the other way. Again, a loose ball eventually picked up by Johnson. Armswood. But still 3 in on the tackle. Showing good fitness, this Warrington side. Now Bethwaite onto Marwood, onto Penrice up in the line. Finau with a thumping tackle. Now Marwood goes left. Over the head, but again another loose ball eventually bounces as it picks up by Phillips. Last tackle. Now Smith, crossfield kick, they're all onside. Now Finau, wriggles out a 3, still going. Good tackle there though by Bradney. But again, Warrington on the ascendancy again, Harris. Referee said it was across the shoulder. Harris again trying to work something, thirds it back to Jones. Warrington split right and left. Goes left. Harris jinks down centre field, looking to offload. It does now to Watson. Back to Swan. Sculthorpe through the gap. Infield. And there's another. Paul Barrow it is, goes round underneath the sticks to get Warrington's 8th try of the afternoon.
Warrington by number 22, Paul Barrow.
So on 74 minutes, Warrington again extend the lead to 43 points to 4. With this comparatively easy conversion to come. And it's there, so Warrington now lead 45 points to 4. 5 minutes to go plus any stoppage time. Town make another substitution. Roland Phillips leaves the field. Jason Moore comes on. Phillips worked tirelessly as well. He could be another contender for the man of the match. As Harris again hoists the restart kick. Marwood's under it, takes it well, feeds it onto Riley. That's been the pattern from the first restart. There's been 1 or 2 as well, as now Philip upended by Finau. Now Marwood wide onto Smith. Infield onto Penrice, who's done well at full back, but again just loses the ball. Warrington keeping it alive. Mark Jones. Well, just announced the town man of the match. Roland Phillips. Stuart Riley and John Allen have pushed him close. Now Hume back in field. Warrington still keep it alive. Harris back to Penny. Jones along the line to Barrow. Inside goes Finau. Upended by Penrice. And he needed to. Not comes up with it. Warrington lined out deeply to the right. Swan onto Harris, wide again onto Sculthorpe. Dummies. Good tackle by Smith. Last one. Back to Harris. Chipped through. Taken well by Penrice though. Now Marwood trying to work his way out from his own deep area. But Warrington caught offside. Harris has taken a bang, just hobbles back. Marwood kicks the touch. 3 minutes to go plus any stoppage time. Warrington lead 45-4. So that look forward. Bethwaite back in field. Smith back to Nairn. Nairn dummies.
The substitution for Warrington, number 16, Jonathan Roper, replaces number 6, Yestin Harris.
So Warrington making another substitution, and will cause them a bit of concern as Yestin Harris is laid flat out on the halfway line. John Roper's come back. Now hobbles his way to the tunnel. Filippo just can't hold that one. And again the header comes.
The substitution for Town, number 32, Andrew Grimmer, replaces number 12, Stephen Holgate.
So Grimmer comes on for Holgate. Swan feeds, comes up with it, round the base, onto Koilov. Koilov has Finau going back in field. Now Swan, onto Jones. Jones causing damage, making big yards. Watson in field again, Swan. Koilov, again upended this time by Grimmer. Just outside the working 20. Watson, Swan, Sculthorpe, back in field goes Forster, wriggles out of the tackle and he's going to go in. And Forster goes in. Work by Sculthorpe, but Forster going back on his inside to make it 49. So Forster gets his second. And really Warrington well winners now. So from the far side, Ian Knott tries to take Warrington past the 50 mark. But he just hooks it wide and there goes the final hooter. It was 24-4 at half time. Town didn't bother to score us in the second half. There were tries for Jones, Henari, Penny, Barrow and Forster right on the stroke of full time. 2 goals from Harris and a drop goal by Harris. Final score at Derwent Park, 49 points to 4. Good play as far as Warrington are concerned. They maintain their challenge at the top part of the table. Workington still struggling, will stay bottom. So once again, just to recap, final score at Derwent Park, Workington Town 4, Warrington 49.